Nigeria is Africa's largest economy and one of the largest oil producers in the world. But majority of its citizens see next to nothing of that wealth. The country has been plagued by numerous allegations of corrupt practices. All allegations point to the same thing: public officials stealing billions of naira with impunity. Monies in their billions are going missing and unaccounted for, while the larger population becomes poorer for it. In 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari promised to clean up corruption in Nigeria when he was elected. He embarked on institutional reforms to combat graft, but the achievements in the sector remains debatable. Corruption may be difficult to measure, but Transparency International, in its latest ranking, based on several indices including bribery, diversion of public funds, among others, shows that despite maintaining its previous score of 24 out of 100 points in the 2021 assessment, Nigeria's position went up to 150 out of the 180 most perceived corrupt countries in the world. While the jury is still out on whether Buhari has been able to fight corruption, the president is confident that he has laid a sound foundation for subsequent administrations.
It is our hope that the foundation which has been laid by this administration will be carried forward and continued, as the issue of corruption remains an existential threat to all nations. We recognize the sacrifices being made by this tribunal and similar agencies in the midst of very challenging economic and revenue shortages.
For the Code of Conduct Tribunal, led by its chairman, Danladi Umar, the challenges are limitless.
Apart from funding challenges, poor staffing and other logistic needs are equally part of the mitigating factors for service efficiency. It is in light of these daunting challenges that we are now appealing to Mr. President to please intervene and rescue the tribunal from losing its prize of place as a foremost anti-corruption body to be so established.
And away from that, the president also received in audience the Governing Council and members of the Institute of Directors, led by its president and chairman. Buhari tells his guests about his administration's efforts at prioritizing the small and medium enterprise sector to ensure their survival and development.
It is also my pleasure to share with you that your visit comes just a month after I signed into law the Business Facilitation Bill, which eases various constraints for micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. I am confident that this act will go some way in improving our business environment, especially for the micro, small, and medium enterprises.
There's a vacuum in the directorship level in Nigeria, which undoubtedly serves as a catalyst for professionalization of directorship in our country, to boost capacity and to assist all tiers of business and organizations, such as the small and medium-sized businesses.
The president also congratulates the institute on attaining the milestone of 40 years and for its commitment to nation building, stressing the values of transparency and good business ethics.